is you need to visually differentiate. What does that mean? It means you need to stand out based on what you see. So think about Tinder, right? Tinder is a dating app for all the single people out there. They open the app, they see a guy or a girl, whatever they're into. They put in an age group, they put in sex, and then boom, there's a photo of a guy or a girl, and you go hot or not, basically, left or right. Right if you like them, left if you don't. Okay, so left, right, and all you're doing is looking at a photo. It's horrible, but it's how we shop, right? Same thing, when you go to buy this penguin for your kid because they're addicted to penguins now and infatuated by penguins because they watch Frozen, the first thing you're going to do is look at the photos. You're not going to look at the price, you're not going to look at the reviews until you found the one that you like the look of, okay? So you need to think about, how can I visually differentiate and stand out from the crowd? So, for example, this product here, if I was entering this market, I would go, okay, well, what defines a cute penguin? What I'd probably do is go and look at the movie Frozen, notice the aspects of the animals that are the cutest, and I'd probably hire a cartoonist, or maybe 2 or 3 cartoonists using an Upwork site, an outsourcing site like Upwork or Freelancer.com, and I'd say, hey, listen, I want to develop a penguin character. I want a male and a female penguin character, and I want you to have a crack at making it the most cute thing possible for a stuffed toy. And like, these guys are cheap, like $15, $20 an hour. Just throw to the wide shot again, Aaron, while we're sitting here, if you can, if the Mevo's still working. There it is. See the artwork on the walls here? This was all designed on Upwork and Freelancer by an artist in Spain that we hired for $25 an hour. And then it cost us about $200 to get it designed. Then we got a local surfer to come in and actually paint it on the walls, just to give you an idea. Thanks, Aaron, for doing that. So you can do the same thing. There's hundreds, actually thousands of cartoonists all over the world that you could hire for pennies on the dollar and say, I want a male and female penguin. I want to see who comes up with the cutest one. Maybe a couple $100 later, you've got 5 designs that you love. You get votes from your friends, right? And you go, right, that's the one I'm going to do. Then you get it made into a pattern, and then you get your prototype made, very cheap to do. And then what you do is you take photos, right? And you print those photos out, and you print out the photos of the 5 best-selling penguins on Amazon, you put them all on the wall. This is all before you've spent any real money. And you ask your friends who've got kids, say, which of these penguins do you reckon is the cutest? And if they're picking yours regularly in the top 2 or 3 out of the 5 or 10 on the wall, you know you've hit the jackpot with winning the visual differentiation war. Does that make sense? All right, so if you've got high demand, you've got gas factor, you've noticed a gap in the market, and you've got a cute penguin, what I would do is I would get a male and a female penguin together. I'd put a pocket in the front, and I'd put a pebble in there that says, I love you. And the reason I would do that is because penguins, when they mate, this is a fun fact, a male penguin, if he finds a female that he likes, he goes off to find a pebble, and he finds the most beautiful pebble he can, he picks it up, he puts it on his feet, and he walks over to the female, and then he puts it on in front of her, and she looks at the pebble, and if it's up to scratch and she likes that rock, she takes it under her feet and under her pouch, and they're now mated for life. How romantic is that, right? So you could have 2 penguins and the giving rock, and it would stand out from every other penguin on Amazon because there's 2, so you can put the price up. It's a beautiful story to be able to tell your child. That is an example of bringing creativity to a marketplace where there is demand. And this one, as I said, is doing 13 grand a month, but there's 50 of them on page 1, and this is about, I don't know, 2nd or 3rd line down on page 1. So that's the power of imagination, and that is why just throw the wide shot again here, Aaron. I know we're doing this a bit tonight. If you look above me here, right behind where I'm sitting, right, it says imagination is more important than knowledge, a quote by Albert Einstein. That is why we painted that on that wall, because as an Amazon seller, our job is to be a shopper. That's it. We don't have to build it ourselves. We don't have to ship it ourselves. We don't have to pack it ourselves. We don't have to do any of that. We need to observe a market, find where there's money using the software, and then create products that people want. And it's fun, right? Which is super, super awesome. And this is why our students are winning. If you enjoyed that video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you get notified when we have new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.